Hey Misty, how are you? I'm going to get started here in just a second. I am just linking the donation space, which I should announce. I will be doing some readings tonight, Misty, so hang tight. I have also updated or changed my PayPal link. So anyone that is used to me or been here, the PayPal link has changed. Just going to do some sage. There's a lot of heaviness in the collective today that I've been picking up on a couple different times. I tried to come on earlier. There was some interferencing. So I figured if it's meant to be, I'll do it tonight. So let me see about sharing it out. Hold on one second. Hi Patty, how are you? Let me just share it out and we'll get started. And let me turn my ringer off again. So, okay, so I just did lots and lots of sage to clear out the heaviness and bring in the good vibes that we want. So we are also going to cleanse, purify, sanctify our mind, our bodies, and our souls, our emotional bodies, and our auras. Deep breath in, nice inhale, exhale out, connecting in with Mother Gaia, Father God, our entire team of white light, and so it is. So, I don't know, I know I've shown the white, or not white, the crystal clear quartz. It's a clear quartz singing bowl that I was gifted 2 years ago this February coming for my birthday. And so it's clear quartz, but I have since been drawn to put amethyst and rose quartz in it. So it's quite lovely, and it's almost overpowering in my space here at times when it really goes. So much energy. I'm just gonna move the sage. So I am kind of guided and drawn to let you know you're on the right path, okay? I feel like this is a specific message for some right now. I was really just picking up on some energies of old, right? Heartaches, heaviness. I was picking up on loved ones that we love and hold dear that just are not getting it. Constantly showing up with love and our imperfections because we're human. And when people feel like being asses, they're going to be asses if they're not doing their own work, especially right now. Hello, Scorpio season. That tail just comes and whacks you down, and especially if they're not doing their work, it kind of comes out, and you're just like, whoa, wait, where did that come from? And you have to bring yourself back. This is just kind of what I saw and felt through the energy. You just kind of have to bring yourself back and stand in your power and know that if that's where people want to resonate, you need to let them be there. It's not for you to point out their darkness or their shadow or anything like that. It's not for you to do that, okay? So it takes a deep breath, an intentional deep breath into your heart. And sometimes choosing the high road and just walking away and holding the peace within you. Sometimes does it deserve you to say your piece? Yes, it does. But there are some situations that I feel like are arising for some in the collective right now that it's a waste of your precious breath. Don't go there. It's a waste of your energy. Wow, there's quite a beautiful message coming out here. I feel it. And a bunch just fell. Aw, look, at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So what I am picking up on that is you coming into your own, coming into the totality of you and allowing you to walk through love, okay? You're walking your dharma. You're walking through love. You're choosing peace instead of conflict. You're not going to meet people where they are. If they want to come, this is going to sound crappy, so let's just hope that I can get these words out the way that they want to come out, because the energy is almost overwhelming. With this specific topic, if they want to step at you like this, and I'm seeing like this skip, if they want to step sideways at you, just kind of let them go. Step back and let them just keep going sideways and be like, hey, how are you? Peace. And just let it be. That's all it's even worth, if it's worth anything else. I don't know what I just did. Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh. So don't go and dropping back into your ego to meet them. It's not worth it. Okay? Stand in who you are and rise above it. Balance your own emotions as to why you want to react to it. Think things through carefully. Don't be so impulsive. So sometimes when these kinds of these emotional situations come out, we want to leap, right? And just be like, whoa, what are you doing to me? Why are you acting like this? What did I do? It doesn't matter, because it's really not about you. So you got to balance those emotions. You got to step back, and you got to detach your emotional energy from the situation, however they show up for you, whether it's parents, sisters, brothers, lovers, friends, okay, co-workers, drivers on the road. Detach the emotion that wants to get aggressive, okay? Detach the ego, step into your heart space, balance your own emotions. You are the only one that you have any control over, okay? So think things through before you act. Remember, much unity and love filling up everyone, but yet there's still people who are not on that same brainwave, right? So what are you going to do in life when you come across these people? And so this is a big, huge clearing coming up for the collective through the heart space and the throat chakra. And so what are you going to do when you come across those people? You're going to, one, protect your energy, two, not attach emotions to it, because you're able to, at this point in the game, recognize a hurt soul. And so you're not going to stand back and take it. And if you do need to speak up, you're going to come from your power center through grace, ease, and as much compassion as possible, hopefully, right? Because that's what we're working on, right? Becoming that one unity. Love, right? And so not becoming the emotion that's being projected. I think that said it properly. Not becoming the emotion that's being projected. Seeing it, because you're stronger than that. Standing in your beautiful essence, radiating out despite what's happening around you. That's what we're here for. That's what Christ consciousness is, right? We do no harm and we take no shit. So if someone's harming you, speak up and take the actions that need to be taken in that moment, if that's the case. But if someone's just coming there, do not. You've learned that lesson. just step aside and let them keep going. Like the cat and mouse game that just wants to keep chasing, you know, the explosion, right? You're too abundant. You have too many other things going on. So put your focus where it matters and keep creating, because the world is your oyster. Make your wish. Make your wish, because there's beautiful things coming to fruition. You are on the right path. I need a little bit of water. You are on the right path. Trust that for yourself. Balance your energies, balance the fears as they come up, because this is all new. This is all new, right? We've been working on this stuff for a long time, but yet it's so new. So I'll leave that for the collective message, because that's why I'm here. And we will get right to the messages for those who are here. Donations are always welcome. If you are... where am I going with that? If you are here and you know the page and you've done donations, please know I have posted my new PayPal link. I wanted to change something and it wouldn't let me change it, and then I kind of messed things up on my old link, so then I just created a new link, and I deactivated the other one, so the new link is listed. So please use that link if you're going to donate anything. They're not necessary, but they are a beautiful balance of the energies that are exchanged. Share it out to get more people on. Donations will skip the line, and you are guaranteed a reading. Whether I see the donation on the live or not, I will reach out to you privately and send you your reading that way, if that's how it goes. Misty, you're the first one asking. You're the first one asking for a reading, so we can start with you. I'm just trying to see, I'm drawn to the tarot deck for you, Misty. Let's see what we get, okay? So just recognize, guys, like as we heal, as we do our healing work, and so like Misty, you're saying that your son's been sick. Like as we do our healing work, it affects those around us too. So boosting our immune systems with fresh and healthy, lots of water hydration, lots of electrolytes. So maybe even some Pedialyte for the little man, Misty, might help if you're open to that, or something that you are open to that's maybe of a more natural way. I mean, I'm sure he won't drink any kind of coconut water, and maybe he has a coconut allergy. I'm not really sure. But as I know, he's pretty young too. So there's so much going on right now for you, Misty. There seems like there's so much pressure through the back of the head here, through like that God box that comes through. Just release the tensions. You can't do everything in one day. You have to give yourself the time and the space and the energy, Misty, to be able to do it for you. So I don't know if you're being too frivolous or if you're holding fears about money, but what I'm sensing on this card is that when you get money, you spend it as quick as you get it. So maybe putting yourself on a better budget will help you, because I feel like the fears around money are just something that hit you deep. So, and it's that lack mentality that we're trying to release here is what it feels like. So building a better budget. And I know it's hard, because I know things are necessities, and it can be seemingly challenging to build that budget. Especially if you're missing work because of the little one being sick. I'm also hearing, like, get his allergies checked. Like, I don't know if you've ever had him checked for allergies, but I don't know if it's like allergies that leads to that, but something saying, someone in the background is saying, get his allergies checked, get him checked for allergies. Because if you don't know this, because my daughter suffered from this too, her allergies, if they went untreated, would go straight to strep throat. So now when she was put on like an allergy spray and a pill when she was younger, which we don't really do much. We do like the salts and stuff, and we know how to be proactive with it more naturally now for her. But when it all first started, we did do the I forget what it was, if it was Zyrtec or Claritin for children, and it worked. And we only used it when it would start, like that runny nose would start to set in, and so then we would back it off once everything kind of died off. But during certain times of the year, I really had to use stuff like that for her and bump up her electrolytes and water intake as well, pull her back from so much milks and things. I don't know if that resonates, but that's kind of what I'm being guided for you, if that helps you. There's conflict going on around you. You're so Misty, it feels like you're involved with a group of people, whether this is family or friends or coworkers, and it's very catty. You need to remove yourself from this situation because people's motives are not clear. This is not something that you need to fear. This is something that you need to this is not something that you need to fear. This is something that you need to hold the wisdom of and know. And so what they're also telling me is you already know this. So trust yourself, because I feel like when you go through what you go through at home, it just takes so much out of you that you don't hold the energy then to hold the energy for yourself. And so that being said, then the right side, the masculine side, the action taking side feels kind of strained and like weak in the knees. It feels like they just want to buckle. So just make sure that you're holding your space for you, giving you your time that you need. Life can be very demanding, and so we have to balance ourselves with that. The world is definitely your oyster, and it can turn in your favor at any split moment, but you have to believe it and you have to get into the mindset. So if you're open to watching Abraham Hicks, learning more about the law of attraction and how to work with your thought processes, starting to do whether it's in your physical reality or not, knowing and trusting and holding the faith. And when you first switch out of lack mentality, it will stretch you. It will stretch you to the nines. And it's not that you're being tested. It's that you keep telling the old story over and over again, which prolongs, right? And you'll just be like, whoa, yes, please, yes. And you'll just be embracing the passion within you on every level. So just hold yourself in that essence, because you have a fiery passion that's there. You just don't allow yourself to tap into it. You don't let yourself feel your own energy. Start allowing everything to come into fruition to you. Let yourself receive, because there's so much beauty that wants to come. But it feels like you get in your own way through your head. So find creative ways around that for yourself and open the door to being the dreamer and the creator and the magician or the empress of your own life. Tap into your intuition and trust yourself, because there is a priestess in there that knows the deal. And so what I'm hearing is, I know the dealio. So let her know, dealio, and take the action steps with your physical essence to match the intuitive essence that's deep within you, that is dying for you to listen. And so I see that Candy sent a donation, so we're going to stop the free reads, and we will go to the donation. Thank you, Candy. I'm actually, hold on, I'm like in this cramped little space. I have all this room behind me, and I keep myself in this little space because it just feels good. I have to get to my Mystical Shaman deck for you, Candy, because that is what is speaking to my soul. So, hold on. What can we share with Candy? This moon was powerful for you, Candy. This past moon, this past full moon. And depending on your birth chart, it may still be, ooh, girl. It may still be active. So you've come full circle. This is the bottom of the deck. You've come full circle in your them on a whole different playing field because you've learned more about you. And so the Hunter. And so what I heard, when this was the first card that fell out in the process of it. And so the Hunter is all about doing the last hunt before the winter. But so what I was told with this is that the Hunter full moon is actually very powerful for you, and I think that's what this full moon just was, where your abundance level is just really going to come in. And if you don't see it right now, give yourself 21 days. 21 days, 3 weeks is what I keep hearing. 3 is what I keep seeing and hearing, and 21 adds up to a 3 too. So take it for what it resonates with. But it's striking a passion inside of you, like a big passion. Magic is around you, and whatever it is that you're working on, you're in the creation mode, big time in the creation mode. What sticks out the most with this card for me is the spiral at the center of the throat. So I feel like there's going to be something where you do a lot of speaking, or you're giving a lot of your you're putting a lot of your power to be seen out there verbally, to be seen and to be heard. There is something with the throat chakra. You want to make sure you keep that clear. Very, very hydrated. Because this is pushing your limits of comfort way out there. So stay super hydrated and keep that throat chakra open. Maybe even doing some, this could sound kind of crazy to you, but doing some vocal, what are they called? Like if you're practicing as a singer, the vocal, like the A-E-I-O-U things, like to open up the voice box, do that kind of stuff to get that voice box functioning and like open, not singing. I did it once on a live. I am not doing it again. Wild woman, let that wild woman show. My God, yes. Like there's just, do not be afraid to shine this magical wild woman inside of you, this passionate, magical wild woman inside of you right now. Use the energy behind this full moon that we just came out of as we go into Samhain. When the veil is at its thinnest, you are more tuned in, turned on, and tapped in, whatever those words are. Again, I can't think in this moment. You're more turned on and tapped into your intuition than you've ever been. So allow that. Trust that, okay? You have to give your heart when you say yes to this journey. The sacrifice is all about giving your heart, right? And so what I'm also hearing is make sure you don't sacrifice yourself. But look, it's like she has the butterfly in her hand, and that's what's in oranges. Eat oranges right now. They're going to help you feel safe. And they're going to also help towards that natural vitamin C and hydration. And they're going to make your skin look radiant. So you're just going to have this natural glow. Besides, I saw that in the card, and I don't know, I don't see it any other time. But anyway, give your heart to this. Don't be afraid to give your heart to this. You're an earth angel. You're a keeper of the earth. You're part of Pachamama. You are a goddess, and you already know this. So tap deep into these roots that you have and tether straight up, anchor in, and shine like only you can, my friend, because it is your time. Ooh, goosebumps. I love that, Candy. I love that, but we're not done. Hold on, I just got shown that I actually had more cards over here. I have a couple more, quite a few. So, anyone new to here, new to me reading, please know that there are meanings to cards, and yes, sometimes I do go by them, but most times I go by what the card and my guides are telling me. So, that being said, I go with the intuition of it, and if that doesn't fit for you, then maybe I'm not the right reader. So, but Andean Cross, Candy, the ancient ones came through on this, and so tap into that ancient wisdom within you. The ancient ones support you 100%, like big time. Go into that wisdom. You can't make this up. The wisdom is there, and so as we enter the dark phase in the northern hemisphere going into winter, we go into hibernation mode, right? And so it gets dark earlier. It's dark longer for the day than it is light, right? And so owl is always able to see through the darkness. So allow owl medicine to help you walk through any shadows that you need to walk through right now, because the wisdom of the owl is going to be there with its keen sight in the darkness to help you navigate with the ancient ones by your side. That was a lot. I just had to take a breath. The journey is beginning. There's another owl. There's another owl. And it's a sacred journey, Candy. I don't know what song this is, but Ave Maria is singing right now on my radio. So I don't know. Listen to that too, because I said that to you, and all I heard was Mother Mary in that moment. So check into that too for yourself if that connects. Oh, so sacrifices. Don't sacrifice yourself. Bloom and blossom and shine yourself. The giveaway is give away your heart. Stand in your power and illuminate yourself and shine like only you can in this world. And wow, wow, wow. I loved everything about that. Like I really did. And that looks like everything. It looks like I went through all the other cards for you. So really just give away your heart, because that's what you're called to do. It's always been, okay, hold on, wait, I'm being shown a vision. It's always been about grounding yourself in and tethering yourself up. Hold on. I want to put these down without messing everything up. Spiraling yourself up through your essence, right? And down, so up from Mother Gaia and down from Father God, meeting in your heart space and radiating out to everything and everyone that you come in contact with. That's what this journey has been about. That's what this whole Christ consciousness has been about. Radiating out, coming together with the balanced forces within you, the masculine and the feminine. Masculine, okay, wait, that's my left hand. Masculine and the feminine down here with Mother Gaia coming in and meeting in that heart space and radiating out. And this is, I think, a beautiful depiction of it. I just really think that's a beautiful depiction of that whole essence. You know, you see the wings and the flower essence. Wait, more wings on the face. I was going to say flowers. I was actually going to say orchids. So maybe look into orchid medicine too, Candy, to see how you can work with that energy. That was quite lovely. I hope that message resonates for you. Thank you for letting me read for you guys. Hi, Claire. If you are still here, I would love to give you a reading. I am actually drawn to, I was just being told, I'm actually being drawn to the Mystical Shaman deck for you too, Claire. So let's see what comes out for you, Claire Schlesinger. If I said that incorrectly, I am sorry. So let's see what we can get for Claire. Hi, Eileen. Thank you. My hair is finally long enough again. They're like tiny little braids, but I can finally do it again. I love it. It's probably the most fun little hairstyle that I like to kind of just rock around in. It's fun. And I like it when I wear my little winter hat with it too. It keeps me still warm because my hat's pretty big and bulky. And then it doesn't get all like ratted and tatted in the back. That's how I started actually coming about wanting to wear it this way. All right, Claire. Quite a bit. I don't know where to put them. So when I was shuffling, this card was never even in the deck. And so when I went to put the deck back, Claire, the mystical shaman is what was already like kind of on there. And I was guided to bring it because what I was guided for you was the mystical shaman. So before I even started shuffling, the mystical shaman kind of came out to me and said that you need to be more like the mystical shaman and release your attachments and just trust what you know. Know what you know is the biggest thing that I keep hearing for you right now, Claire. Know what you know and trust that it's all coming, and release attachments to people, places, and things, and let yourself just kind of flow. Hold the vision. Keep smelling it, breathing it, tasting it, feeling it. You know, envisioning it very vividly for yourself without holding attachments to people, places, and things, and letting it all kind of unfold very naturally and organically for you. And that will bring it in. Letting yourself be that mystical shaman. But the first card that came out is the lower world, which means there's a little bit more shadow work and a little bit more stuff that needs to be revealed. So I don't know if you're Scorpio or if you resonate with Scorpio season in that way, but we're all walking into Scorpio season, which is going to take us on another deep dive of our shadow self, to be able to illuminate from the inside out in just the most magical ways possible. And so really holding no attachments to it as well, being that mystical shaman and allowing yourself to deep dive and do that work for yourself is really going to be the most poignant thing that you can do in this exact moment. And stand still and allow yourself to see the illumination from within. And so balancing the darkness within you and the light, balancing both shadow and light within you so that you can illuminate out. Stand still and let it be seen to you. Let yourself come to the realizations that you need to have in this moment. Without, okay, so it's going even deeper. In this moment, going into the lower world without controlling exactly what it is you're seeing, without controlling anything. Let it all come to you so that, and I promise you, like, you are safe because it's just energy, okay? So, like, unless you're in physical danger in your physical life, do not fear this process. This is stuff that, yes, we've been through some pretty crazy things in this lifetime, maybe others, if we're really going deep, deep, deep. But it's nothing you can't handle because you signed up for it with this lifetime in this exact moment to bring it out so that you can illuminate this golden essence into your dharmic path, right? You're like almost there. Just don't count the victory just yet. Now you have victory. It's coming, but you need to hold yourself steady. You need to stand still and allow yourself to get there. Allow it to arrive. Allow yourself to receive. And you got Hunter as well, but from what I'm seeing with this is allow the abundance to flow to you, through you, and as you. Let the completion of the old be. what it's going to amount to, be what it's going to be for you, so that you can illuminate and take that victory, right? Be the witness. Witness yourself right now. That's what you're being called to do, is witness yourself. Witness what needs to be seen. Stand still and witness it. Take it in, learn from it. Like, if you need to study it, but I don't feel like it's going to be that hard. I feel like it's going to come and go like really quick. Just let it. Don't hold it. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to force it. Just let it happen. Be that shaman that helps you. And if you need help with that, you can for sure book a session, and I can help you through a shamanic journey to clear that, feel that, experience it, and release that. I do it on a regular basis. I did that earlier today with a client as well. So, and we do it virtually. And it's up to you though. So, I mean, you have to be willing and open to that. And you can reach out to me privately if that's something you're interested in. And if you're not drawn to do that with me and you want to do it with someone, then by all means, find the person that does resonate on that level for you, to help you, to walk with you. Because sometimes when we go through that, we need that person, right? And not that we need them to do it, but to hold the container, to keep it kind of where it needs to go, right? To hold the container so that it can be brought. And it's just like a little bit of an experience kind of a thing to help you walk through that journey, if you're open, because it's going to take you through a holy mountain. It's going to take you through things that are going to change you from the inside and bring it out, because you desire it. And it's going to help you to retrieve your soul, your true north essence, and bring that forth illuminated out. And oh, girl, then you'll fly with the eagles. I hope that message resonates with you, Claire. Yeah, if you're interested in a session, just reach out and we can get you scheduled. But you definitely are, it's going to be a deep dive, but it's not going to be scary, and it's not going to be something that is going to like take you out. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be something that you don't want to have, you don't want to control anything about it. So you really need to stay and see it and witness it and understand it and let it unfold and come through and process, so that you don't take it forward, so that your higher self can shed it once and for all, and you can align into that true north. I hope that message resonates for you, Claire. Hi, Summer. How are you? You guys are welcome. I'm glad that it resonated for everyone that I did choose to, or not that I did choose to, but that stayed and I did read for. So, and if you're new to me, I need you to request. I don't just read for anyone, because I am able to tap in really deep and help you in ways that I feel need to be asked for. So I'll do a little bit more. I'm gonna I forget when I made it. I think I made it at summer solstice, but I don't remember. So don't quote me. But I made an oracle deck that I'm going to work on getting out there, published, however that works. You're welcome, guys. I really hope that resonated for everyone who did get a reading. I'm going to pull a little bit more for the collective again, see what else we can pick up now that we got that big, deep message off the chest, right? The deep message of the collective that came out. Oops. So there's definitely the snake. I'm not going to show you the cards because, like, I just made them and I didn't draw any art or anything like I have art that I want to put together with it, but they're not complete. So just trust the fact, if you're here with me, I'm sure you trust me. So trust the fact that you'll hear what you need to hear off of what I'm seeing here. There is a huge unraveling happening through the collective right now, though. Snake medicine is very present, and so we're unraveling and unraveling and unraveling. And as we soften ourselves and be more vulnerable, we tap deeper into the Christ consciousness and take off that rigid, cold shell, right? Cold-blooded shell. I mean, that's kind of what I just heard. There is, honor the masculine inside of you right now, because even if you're feminine, okay? Honor the authority within you, that divine authority, the divine masculine energy within you. There is huge energy balancing from the masculine and the feminine through the collective itself. So let that balancing scale be you. All of this Libra energy is helping with the balancing scales. There is a huge need for cleansing and smudging to get this stagnant stuff out. A purification, big purification is happening today. I experienced some purification for myself earlier, like said, I tried to do a live earlier today, and there was just some stuff that was kind of happening, and I needed to deal with some things with me that I didn't even realize that were there. And I do clearings heavily all the time, and so, you know, when they're ready to come and show themselves to you, you'll see it. And so just trust that and go with that, okay? Trust yourself and to the flow, trust, believe, and receive. Allow yourself to receive everything that it is meant for you to receive. Just let go of attachments of people, places, and things. Free yourself right now. This purification time right now, this balancing of the scales, is a whole new set of freedom for you, so that you can walk into so that you can walk into all of you. And I do have a card in here that says own your fucking power, because I have struggled to own my fucking power and felt like it was really important to put that out there for people. So own your fucking power. Say yes. Say yes to you. Lots of balance coming through for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and divine feminine and masculine relationships, okay? Just trust. Eagle medicine coming through again. Do not settle, okay? There's going to be some time and space where things feel like, for certain people, things feel like they're not moving forward. You need to stay true to you and to your path and your inner knowing. That's the eagle medicine. You are very connected to spirit, so you need to stay into that connection. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. I don't like doing predictions, but I'm gonna, because it's coming out. I'm going to say in the next 8 to 10 weeks, there's going to be significant changes in a lot of people's lives. But with the flip side to this, on this specific card, it's 8 to 10 weeks or spring. And so what I'm being guided is in the next 8 to 10 weeks, there's going to be a lot of things where either people are moving or connections are coming together. By the spring equinox, it's going to be fully complete, if that makes sense. And if that message is for you, I think you'll understand it. It'll just feel right in your soul. Someone's asking a question right now, and the answer is no. So if you found yourself asking a yes or no question right now, the answer is no. This may be correlated to the no, and it may not be, but there may be also someone here that's either watching or will watch the replay, or just in general for the collective. But if you feel like there's any part of you that's not aligning with something that you feel you deserve, where are you denying yourself? So where are you blocking your own energy from being able to achieve and receive all of the divine birthright that you deserve? That you think that maybe there's something that you're looking at that's unattainable. Maybe it is attainable. Who knows? Only you can discern that. I do know that I have had some masculines feeling very uncertain about who their partner is, and they were focused on a feminine that wasn't theirs. So just stay in your energy and do what needs to be done for you. Remove any blockages, remove any attachments, be that mystical shaman of yourself, and everything and everyone is going to align for you. Just trust that for you. And I feel like if you got a no and it was about a time frame or something, I feel like it's coming through really strong. You got to stop playing. You got to change your perspective. I think you're seeing things a little bit through a smoky mirror. A smoky mirror where you think that things are for you, or you think, and I've been there, where you get confused. There's like a cloud of confusion around you. So you just got to focus on getting grounded. Whoever that's for, you got to focus on getting grounded so that you can build that energy from within you so that you can strengthen yourself. For you, because you shouldn't be doing anything to be able to achieve a relationship. Like, all of this needs to be done for you. The fixing the perspective is part of that, right? Part of that is like this world right now, especially right now, and I fed right the hell into it because I know what I'm here for. There's twin flames and there's blue flames and there's all kinds of flame relationships right now. There's soulmates, there's all kinds of stuff. We're not going to start naming all of them. But what I am going to say is let go of the flippant attachment of what everybody's trying to say on it. Focus the hell on you, because the more you focus on the other person and trying to attain that other person, the further they get from you. The further that reality gets from you. And it could very well be like what was coming up for a divine masculine. And there's so much clearing for this divine masculine energy, or for this topic in general, this topic, okay? Through this solar plexus and the heart space with this topic, because of how outlandish all this has gotten for everyone. And I bought into it too. So I'm not putting anybody down. You really have to focus on you, because if you're so focused on that other person, like, what are you doing for you then? You're not focused on you. You're not doing your healing. You think you are, but you're not. You know how I know that? Because, hello, that was me. Like, I couldn't say that to you with all honesty and authenticity and full power without owning that shit. Like, I did that. I did that for way too long. Don't do that to yourself, because I can promise you doing that is only going to prolong it and prolong it and prolong it. And then you'll go into this like self-pity thing of like, why, where? And you're just like, girl or boy, you got to stop this shit, you know? Like, hello, come on. The higher self is like, would you pick yourself the hell up already, right? It's like that roller coaster ride where the kid's almost falling out. Like, I can't do it anymore. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I really want to end it with, or I don't know if we'll end here or not. I mean, if we get good conversation going and people are still here, we could keep it going. I don't mind keeping it going. Kind of free tonight, and with that topic of the whole twin flame and all this kinds of stuff, just have a sense of humor, okay? You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Like, I can look back and laugh at myself with myself. I mean, know what you're here for, like, and don't settle, but you got to let go. Oh, look, it's like so perfect. You got to detach from the situation. You have to detach your emotions and an emotional outcome to that situation to be able to even remotely walk close to it and pull it to you, let alone that. You're safe. You are safe. Everything you're doing, everyone who's around you is safe. Your loved ones are safe. You created the distance between you and what you do. You got to make a commitment to yourself. To yourself. There should be no commitment being made to anyone else except for you to you. okay, to show up and be the best human that you can be, walking in this world every single day through love and peace and positivity, if that resonates with you. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then find what does and walk that walk, okay? That's the Dharma walk. You got to be the best you that you can be in every day, in every moment. And are you going to slip and have shitty days? Probably, because you know what? You're still human. And there's still shitty things that happen. And you still have to take your focus away from those shitty things. But you got to make a commitment, okay? You got to write about your feelings and your thoughts. You got to figure out why you're attached to people, places, and things. You got to go deeper under that hood. What about that person, place, or thing makes you desire it so badly? Find out why. Do that digging. Do that deep dive under that hood and find out what the attachment is. I guarantee you there's not an attachment to that person or that place. Unless you know without a shadow of a doubt from your higher self. I know without a shadow of a doubt from my higher self. But you got to release. You got to release. What's meant to be is always going to be. It's always going to come around in the figure eight. And eventually you'll cross paths with every single person, every single place that you're meant to, as long as you show up every single day, every way that you can, being the best you that you can be. And enjoying the simple pleasures, having fun, having a glass of wine if you want to have a glass of wine, having some pizza if you want to have some pizza, having a burger if you still eat burgers. Like, I don't really eat burgers because I don't like red meat anymore, but I had taco. I made tacos the other night. I did 90% lean, and it was all the grass-fed beef. My daughter wants, so me and my daughter are two different people, right? And so here's something that's going on in my household. We're two different people, so she resonates at a very high level as well. And so the funny thing is it doesn't matter how high the level you resonate at. We all need different foods to sustain that vibration. And so one person might need meats, the other person might like more vegetarian. So what we've decided to do is a little bit of a balance, right? So I drew up a schedule that I'm trying to follow. We're doing all right. We have plant-based nights. We have pasta nights because she likes pasta. I don't like pasta too much, so we only, like, I love it because I'm Italian, but it doesn't sit with my system well. So I try not to. And if I do it, sometimes I'll make a pasta for myself and we'll just use like the same sauce creation that I do, right? So, because she's not into all the vegetables all the time. She likes that hearty pasta. So I do the best that I can to find us things that work for both of us. And if I can't, then I'll make two different things, which I never in a million years would have thought. Because her whole childhood, I was always like, nope, this is what I made for dinner. This is what you're eating. Because that's how I was raised, right? Like, I'm not making two different meals. That's it. I worked all day and this is dinner. Like, eat up, buttercup. And so there were some nights that didn't go so well, but you know, she lived and I lived and she ate and she still survived, and I didn't make that dinner again for a long time until maybe taste buds changed, because she also has like geographical tongue stuff where her taste buds change. So get to know you, right? So make a commitment to get to know you on deeper levels. Find more out about you. What makes you tick? What makes you quirky? What foods do you like? What foods don't you like? How can you be more creative in your life? Can you be more creative in the kitchen witch kind of way? Can you be more creative in what you choose to write about, what you choose to post about, what you choose to bring about into this world, into fruition? Can you be more creative with the arts and crafts that you do? Can you be more creative with the rituals that you do for yourself, the space that you hold for yourself? Can you get more creative and in depth with the space that you hold for yourself? I mean, these are all beautiful questions that we should be asking ourselves and holding ourselves to. Yeah, drink your tea, do the things that you love, simple pleasures, you know. Don't be ashamed of it. And if you like to indulge in a freaking candy bar every now and then, do it. If you like to get a pint of Ben & Jerry's, do it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do it every single day of the night or every single day of the week. I mean, but just everything in I've always been guided this way. Like everything in moderation is good. It's good for the soul, right? If we like restrict and restrain that and there's been times that we were strict alkaline vegan, and it was intense, and we would have our cheat day with that because it was really intense. But I also found that with certain levels of vibrational elevation that we went through, we needed that. And so then when you get through that, it's almost like you don't need that intensity anymore, right? And so then you can balance back out. I mean, I'm also a human that has never had an issue wearing multivite. I mean, I struggled with it for 1 week. And in that week, it took me on the deepest shamanic journey I've ever been on. And I've never had a problem. I could wear it all day, every day. I choose not to wear it at bed because I won't sleep, but I charge it at night. But I mean, so there's different, what's that term from different strokes for different folks, right? Do you remember that show when we were younger or when I was younger? I'm sure you guys are like around where I'm at. Just know you're guarded and protected, okay? You're guarded and protected. Fall in love with you. Fall in love with you, your life, your essence, everything that you do. Fall in love with it, okay? That's part of being an alchemized manifester, right? Is we can alchemically turn anything into beauty. And so then that's when you are the magician, where you can, I forget the card, I think it's the King of Pentacles, where you have the Midas touch and you can turn everything you touch into gold. And so by doing that, that's because you enjoy life. You allow yourself to feel the simple pleasures and to be... I have 3 different words that want to come out. At peace, awestruck, just blissful, off of tea, off of a good book, off of just sitting and letting yourself breathe and watch a good freaking comedy movie or a sitcom. Off of 10 minutes, just sitting and laying in the earth. You know, whatever it looks like, enjoy it. Find the bliss in each moment. Don't focus on what's not there. Focus on what is there, because there's so much there to be grateful for, to be in awe of. Get in touch with the simple things so that the big things just start rumbling through, because they don't have a choice but to rumble through, you know? Also, pay attention to your dreams. So in restful peace, pay attention to those dreams. Let go of your fears, you know? Let go of your fears, and your feels. So let go of those feelings that you're feeling from other people. Let go of those feelings that you're picking up on from the collective. Sometimes I get over inundated with the collective so much that I'm like, what the fuck? How did I just go from like, woo, to like, oh my God, I'm gonna die? Like, you have to put it into perspective. If it's not because of anything happening in your direct surrounding, you're picking up on the collective. So when you start to disconnect and start to understand that, you're able to push it back and see with more clarity. And then you're able to sit back into you and be like, okay, I'm good. Like, yes, you know, yeah. Keepers of the lights. Keepers of the lights. Let's see what they have to say. Who's here with us? Who wants to share their magic? Who wants to share their energy for you to be able to tap into something greater so that you can bring forth what you desire? Oh, God. Can I tell you that I knew these two were coming out because, first of all, they popped out like when I split the deck. Sometimes when I split the deck, that's where I get the cards from too. Tap into your life force energy. This is all about that Aries full moon, man. This is radiating Aries full moon with the compassion, love, and peace of Mother Mary. And how funny that she came out during the other reading somewhere. I forget where that came out, but she came out. She showed her face So tap into your beautiful life force energy through that, through the energies, because let's just say this too, okay? Like if you're struggling in this moment, please don't get down on yourself and be like, I'm missing opportunities. Don't flip into lack. Don't flip into pity. Don't flip into victim. If these things are coming up right now, they're coming up because you need to deal with it, for one. Okay, you have to see it. Otherwise, you're not going to go where you want to go, right? You got to deal with what's there. So if it's coming up and you feel like you're in this energy and you shouldn't be feeling this way because you're in this energy and you should be feeling great, you got to deal with this before you can start feeling all that blissfulness. But you got to hold that peace within you. You got to find that balance within you to be able to find the simplistic beauties in every single thing that you do, to find the joy in each moment, despite what's happening around you, okay? Despite it. So when things happened last year, nobody knew because I was still holding my energy. I was still allowing myself to find the simple beauties in things, you know? Like I was still allowing myself to be at peace. I was still allowing myself to hold myself through the chaos that was happening around me, that was out of my control in that moment. You can't control it, so what are you going to do about it? You got to let it go. Otherwise, it consumes you, right? It consumes you. So open that flame within you, the soul flame. Let your own divine essence fly through with the compassion. Stand in your beautiful, compassionate energy. You got some of the most beautiful souls coming out here to stand with you through this time. Take advantage of that, okay? Take advantage of the energies that are present, that are from ancient times, that are past ancient ones. And oh my gosh. Tap into that inner strength to pull you through, because there's nothing that's happening around you that's that serious that you can't find a way to fix it, that you can't find a way to work around, that you can't find your loophole that's going to take you to your next level. There's nothing, unless you give your power away and say, I can't do it, I have no resources, I have no this, I have no that. Then guess what? Guess what? You're not going to have any resources. You won't be able to do it. I don't believe that for you. I believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. You know why? Because I know I can. So if I can, let me just tell you, if I can, you can. Let's go there. You really can. Because it's not over until you say it's over. And even then, is it really over? Because it's not really over until you're not here anymore. And even then, is it really over? Because you still learn. You still learn. You still go through life reviews. You still get yourself ready to learn the lessons that maybe you missed. Maybe you could have taken it different here. Maybe you could have taken it different there. It's not about shame. It's about understanding the totality of everything. And then you come back. Then you come back. And maybe you won't. Maybe you'll move on. Maybe you'll evolve and you'll elevate to somewhere else. Maybe you'll create realities. Maybe you'll create galaxies in this lifetime with people and connections that you have that you'll be able to go there next time. You don't know. So, I think we'll end it off. I don't think I did these, did I? I don't think so. We'll end it off with fun. Fairies. Fairies are always fun. Happy-go-lucky and fun. And then I probably will end it for the night, and I'll put it over on YouTube. You can always go to my YouTube page, and it's Let It Begin With You, Heaven Sent Messages. I don't know, the link is like really weird though, and I was looking at that today because I wasn't really understanding why it needed to be that way, but it is what it is. Trying to fix it, but it doesn't let me. So, okay. Your desire is within reach. This autumn, right now, if you assert yourself and you do some research, you'll be able to birth the things into reality that you're desiring to do. You'll be be able to bring it to fruition, okay? Tap into the inner child and allow that inner child to help you to flow through everything that's happening right now. So a lot of times when things come up that are kind of hard to deal with, the more playful we can be, the more playful we can be in our own essence with the inner child essence, the more we can navigate it and heal from it. Because a lot of times it's our own inner child that's wounded, that's kind of scared, right? From different things that happened. And a lot of times it comes from misunderstandings, because as we're little kids, we don't understand big adult things that happen. And so there's a huge clearing in that heart space, and then through the throat chakra, not being able to speak, heart being broken from innocence being taken. So really nurturing that inner child. So whether you're masculine or feminine right now, really tapping into the nurturing self of your divine feminine, to that mother, and nurture yourself. Where do you need to be nurtured? So going back to the original message of the collective energies that were being picked up on that created me to come on here now. Like, if you're being triggered by people because of their way of living or their way of responding to you, or creating the way they see you in their head, and wanting to stay stuck in that, if you're being triggered by that, where can you nurture you more? You got to nurture you more. And maybe it's your mom showing up that way for you, that's upsetting to you, that breaks your heart all over again. So pulling back from relationships that don't always serve, and loving people from a distance. And when they come close, let them be there, and let them, but see them for where they are. Being in Christ consciousness is accepting everyone for who they are, where they are, as they are, not trying to change them, not trying to force them to be like you, not trying to make them do their healing work, and being accepting of the fact that they don't want to, but also knowing your right to have healthy boundaries with those people too, right? And so that being said, we'll switch into dietary changes. And so I also feel like it brings me right in with healthy boundaries, because look at the card, 2 people, and how funny is it? There's the little old fairy and the younger fairy sitting there with flowers all around them in like a circle, right? In the fairy circle. Creating your boundaries and letting people be who they are, as they are, where they are. And just having acceptance. If you want to be accepted, you need to accept others. You can't ask everyone to change if you don't want to have to change unless you're ready. So you got to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Be honest with yourself, right? Like, who wants to be forced to do anything? Who wants to be forced to see things they're not ready to see, or things that they have no intention to see? Nobody wants that. Just know that your debt is paid off. Your debt is paid off. That's what matters. So it stops with you. So no matter if you're dealing with this within your family, and I am seeing for some who are raising their vibration, more vegetarian type diet would help you right now with that dietary change. But it's because you're raising to a certain level that kind of needs that to sustain it. And then you'll know when that food is just not sustaining you anymore. It's not, you feel like you need that change again. And so just listen to your body and let yourself work with what does work for you. There's a lot coming about with divine connections. So just remember that the more magnetic you become, the more people are gonna, like, everything is gonna start showing up. But because I said this to my client earlier, and then I also posted about this today as well, just remember that just because it shows up or is interested does not mean it's for you. So you have to tap into your own discernment to know where that is on your path. Maybe you're helping that person, maybe that person's helping you, maybe there's a misalignment there, maybe they're just that freaking attracted to your magnetism, your larger than life essence that just radiates love. They want it so bad. It's just part of the territory. As you grow and become more of you, there's some cars wanting to come out. They just literally jumped out. I don't know if you saw it. Get exercise, get the body moving, move the chakras right now, okay? There's a business venture on the horizon. Whether you're changing careers or someone's going to approach you because of the work that you do, someone's like offer you a golden opportunity. Let yourself say goodbye to the old, okay? There is newness coming in for a lot of people here. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of moving in the future. I do feel like there's some people that are watching that will be moving in the future, like whole new areas, new states, new, maybe even new countries if that opens up. I don't even know. Is it open? I don't follow any of that crap. I probably should, but I don't. So I see a lot of moving, but I also see that this also is a symbolism for some that are walking a very divine sacred path of blue crystalline light. So like the blue rays, you're moving in the steps of the direction, the right direction for you. So if you consider yourself to be part of the blue rays, or not, any of this, okay? This is a general reading. So I can tell you what I see and what I'm picking up for so that anyone that comes across this can take a message from it. You have to discern what's meant for you and what's not meant for you. So I hope that that message resonates with all who are here, all who have come, and I'm so grateful for the donations. I'm grateful for the chat and the connection with everyone who was here. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's always my pleasure to do stuff like that. I truly love it, and I miss it. I actually don't do it enough anymore. So I might try to start doing that some more. Actually, I do want to start doing it more. I might try to see about doing it in a different platform or something like that, but I'll always keep everyone posted, and I'll link it all together somehow, some way. So until the next time, stay strong, stay in your essence, focus on you, radiate love, and just trust in your path, trust in your journey, because you are beautiful, you're worthy, and you don't need to carry anyone else's burden of how they see you, okay? If they see you that way and they're being overwhelming to your senses, push it out, send it back, and get back into you, do some space clearing, and love on you. Go deeper into self-love when that kind of stuff happens so that you can counterbalance that and bring yourself back to center as quickly as possible. Because that stuff gets hard, it gets tricky. And so the more sensitive we become, the more open we become, the more receptive we are to feeling our surroundings. That's how it works for me. I've been a big feeler my whole life. It's more than empathy or empath stuff. It's part of my gifts, and so I wouldn't change it for the world, because it's helped me to navigate and to become who I am, to be able to help the way I do. So I'll end it here. I love you all so much, and until the next time I see you, have a beautiful rest of your day.